Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. So we're going to go ahead and do an intuitive read. This is basically where the intuitive deck chooses what we are going to read about, okay? So if that's something that interests you, please stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. So we have the clean slate. This is a fresh start. This is washing something away too, right? Like this is cleaning something, cleansing something out of your energy. This can also be baptism type of energy, right? So I am giving myself like a second chance, or there's a renewal type of energy here, okay? You could be renovating something or working on something because it's a fresh coat of paint. They also showed me like little droplets of paint on the ground, okay? So I don't know, maybe you get paint on the ground or something, but this is basically trying to wash something new, trying to wash something clean. You know, that's what this basically is. It's like a fresh start, okay? There's also something about like smoke or steam or fog. There's something there with that. I don't know. Maybe the situation was very foggy and now you're seeing very clearly, because they're also giving me the energy of when you're in the dark and, you know, somebody suddenly flips on the light and you're just like, oh God, and you have to shield your eyes because it's too bright. There could have been a situation like that where you were in the dark in regards to something, Gemini, but the light got flipped on and it's like what you saw was like hard to see, but you saw it, you know? So there could have been some kind of clarity or an epiphany or something that came through really lightning fast and almost to the point where it was kind of jarring, okay? I also heard a song, and I think this song is from Lizzo, but it's like, she's like, I just took a DNA test, found out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems, that's a human in me. Then I saw them bling bling, that's a goddess in me. You could have had a bad bitch, non-committal, help you with your career, just a little. You supposed to hold me down, but now you holding me back, and that's the sound of me not calling you back, okay? So I don't know, Gemini, I feel like you done. There's something about that, okay? You just took a DNA test, found out you 100% that bitch, okay? So there's something about that, like you're just done with the situation. Yeah, it could be in regards to a soulmate connection or just something that you felt really attached to, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this is talking about for Gemini. What is this? What's the message here for Gemini? Okay, we have the healthy card coming out. Yeah, it's like you want things that are healthy, and you should, right? Because you're carrying Spirit's baby. You know, it's important that when you're carrying Spirit's baby or an actual baby, that you take care of yourself. I mean, you should take care of yourself either way at any point in your life, Gemini, but especially when you have something that you feel like is greater than you, right? You might feel like you have a purpose that is greater than you. You have a mission that is greater than you. And so it's important that you take care of yourself. It's important that you're balanced. It's important that you're organized, okay? Sorry, guys. Let me shut off this ringer so people don't bug me. Yeah, it's important that you keep yourself organized, balanced, that you're eating right. Maybe you're eating a lot of whole foods, or maybe you're just keeping your fridge stocked with good stuff so that way you don't, you know, order Uber Eats or something like that, you know. Maybe you're trying to make things a little bit more from scratch, or there's something about that, like whole foods or organic, or, you know, less processed food is the energy that I'm getting. But there's also something here with these labels, like you're really trying to get organized. Yeah, it's like you're really trying to get organized and you want everything to kind of be in its place, right? So you're cleansing some kind of energy out. You don't, yeah, I feel like there's something here where you caught something, Gemini, like you caught some kind of negativity that was trying to impede onto your life or something like that, and you blocked that shit. I also feel like your ancestors blocked something for you. I do feel like you were given some kind of spiritual protection or something like that, especially since you are on a divine mission, like you have a divine purpose, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of shadowy energy around you. There's a lot of people that were trying to like put their negativity onto you, put their heaviness onto you, right? I'm hearing, I was running through the six with my woes, do, 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 do. Okay? I don't know, maybe somebody was always putting their woes on you or their worries on you or something. It was very heavy. Or maybe there's just a lot of heavy people around you. Maybe that's something that I'm getting a lot of music suddenly. I don't know what's up. Maybe this is my music group that I'm reading for today. But I'm hearing the world is a vampire sent to drain. Okay, so Smashing Pumpkins could be significant here, but I feel like there's something here where it's like you're realizing that something was a vampire sent to drain. Okay, and you're like, I'm good on that. I'm so good on that, because I actually have to be healthy. I have to replenish myself. I have to nourish myself. So yeah, I feel like there's something here where you have like a new lease on life, Gemini, or you're just really happy to be free of something. Okay, that's what I'm getting, because there was something that had like a parasitic type of negative energy that was attached to it or something here, Gemini. And that would have definitely like seeped onto you, or it would have disrupted your energy, okay? Some of y'all might be having some paranormal activity that's happening in your house or something like that. Maybe you want to get your house blessed. That could be for somebody. Or maybe you bless houses and then you kind of get like tag-alongs, so you have to kind of cleanse that energy. There could be something there with that. Yeah, like if you do some kind of work, Gemini, where you cleanse people, you cleanse environments, okay? I'm hearing artifacts, antiques, old objects. You might bless these things for people or cleanse these things, okay? There's something here about making sure that you are maintaining your balance and that you're keeping your energy clean, because they're giving me that effect that I have picked up quite a few times recently in readings, where it's like you step on gum and then you carry it with you. So there's something here where maybe there was negative energy that was on somebody or on something, and it's like you got in close proximity to it and then it tried to like attach to you. So there's something here where like cleansing yourself, taking care of yourself, self-care, eating good fruits, right? Vegetables, something that's connected to the earth, you know? This is really helpful for you. So I feel like you're grounding yourself through your nutrition or through your food. Those of you that are drinking water, I ain't gonna lecture you again, okay? Because I realized I lectured y'all in the last reading on water, but are we drinking our water though? I hope we are, okay? There could be something here about making sure that you are drinking a lot of water. That's actually gonna help ground you. Maybe that was why that was so important. Okay? Yeah, there could be somebody who's like dissatisfied in their life, so they just sit there and they just watch you all night, okay, or all day. They don't do shit but sit there and watch you, and so that negative energy is like kind of getting put onto you, okay? This person could feel like they got one more trick up their sleeve, you know, like maybe they're gonna try to approach you. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. What do we have here for Gemini? Let's get another message out here, please, Gemini. We have the little sea turtle. He's about to start his journey, right? And the sea turtle goes on a very large journey, honestly. Like the sea turtle will cover a lot of ground in its life, you know? And so maybe some of you guys are about to go on a journey. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you can't quite feel settled in any place that you go. And maybe that's because you are meant to kind of travel place to place, you know? Maybe you're meant to experience certain things. I don't know. But there's something here where somebody is considering moving, considering traveling, considering going in a certain direction here, going on a great journey. Like this will be a very long journey, but this person is considering it. Gemini, this is you or this is somebody else. Maybe it's because they really do crave like a healthy energy. So Gemini, you could feel like your environment that you're in right now is just not healthy, you know? There's something about that. Some of you guys could live near the coast, okay, or live near water. Maybe you live near like a really big river or lake or something that has a coast type of energy, you know, and you could be being called towards the water. Somebody could want to go live on a boat or wants to go on a cruise or travel around the world on a cruise or something. I don't know. There's something about getting on the water or being near the water, okay, traveling by water, all right? You could have like ancestors that were really, they lived a lot of their life on the water, or they got a lot of their food from the water. So this could definitely be like, because to be honest with you, they're giving me like Hawaiian energy, okay? So their ancestors in Hawaii, like obviously they ate a lot of seafood and they lived by the water and they fished a lot and they swam a lot. And so there could be something like that where the water is just very calming to you because of that. We have the rainbow coming out, okay? So hope after the storm, hope after the rainstorm here. Yeah, look, there's the storm. Right? Okay, hope after the storm. For sure. If you are going to be traveling, Gemini, make sure that you're checking out the weather in the places that you're going to go, or the weather that's ahead of you, because you might be kind of traveling and then there's a storm that you have to go through, and it might be like a really big storm, okay? Take that as it resonates. Let's get another card out here for Gemini, please. Just another message. Another message here for Gemini. Okay, or is that all you want to talk about, Spirit, right? Oh, Lord, say it ain't so. There could be a couple, Gemini, that's watching you. This couple would be the type of energy, or this is a person. This is somebody who acts like everything's perfect, right? They're not very like vulnerable, okay? This isn't the type of person that can like say that bad things are happening to them, or that they're not sure, or they're confused. This is somebody who always has to kind of put on this cookie cutter act, but it's fake, it's not real. Like deep down inside, this person is dark as the night, okay? And it's so crazy. I was just talking about storm energy because the rain like just started to fall. It's like sprinkling, but there's something about that, okay? Some of you guys, this doesn't have to be that negative energy. This could be like you researching late at night, you working a lot at night, okay? Maybe you feel more comfortable working at night for some of you guys. Some of y'all might be hearing bumps in the house, and you might be like Googling, like, what does it mean if I hear doors shutting in my house, right? It means call 911. I don't know, that's for somebody. Like you could be Googling paranormal activity or researching. I don't know, Gemini. I feel like you got several different tabs up on your computer, right? Like you got a tab up for Travelocity, like where you want to travel to. You got a tab up against your, like what your paranormal activity and what's going on in your house. And then you got a tab up for like eating healthy or meal prepping or something like that, okay? Yeah, somebody could be researching meal prepping or researching being healthy, researching cleansing their energy or cleansing a home, okay? Like, how do you do a return to sender.com? There's something about that. Somebody's definitely trying to like figure out how to get some kind of negative energy off of them, for sure. I feel like, Gemini, there could also be a couple where you're like in there somewhere. I don't know. You're like right in the middle. There's like a third party situation here. Y'all know I hate reading about that stuff, but I can't help it. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, I feel like she's on her phone, like researching, like, okay, well, how can I meal prep and chicken recipes, 51 chicken recipes or something like that. And he's just like looking at you like, damn, I want Gemini so bad. Don't know. I don't know, Gemini. Jesus. It feels like there's something here where it's like there's a couple that's disconnected and one of them is watching you. I don't know. God, I don't care. I'm almost like, can we put it back into the deck, right? Because I just don't care. Okay, let's get another one. Okay. I think we'll take those two and then we'll be done, right? So we have the fame energy coming out. So for some of you guys, you are meant to be famous here. That's the energy, right? And because of that, there's almost this energy of like you're going to attach a lot of energy vampires to you. Like you're going to attract a lot of that energy, okay? And I do feel like you are on a journey. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to figure out what direction you want to go. I don't know, that's for somebody. That's not for everybody. If this is not like physically trying to figure out where you want to go, this could be just mentally. Like I can't settle on how I feel about something, or I can't settle on what I feel like my purpose is, you know? It's funny because I was doing a personal reading the other day and I told them like a lot of people feel like your purpose, they equate that to money, or they equate that to some kind of accomplishment or some kind of fame or something like that. But that's not what your purpose is while you're here. Your purpose while you're here is to experience the human experience. The good, the bad, the not great, right? Like that's your purpose. You know, so when you are having a bad day, you're living in your purpose. When you're having a great day, you're living in your purpose. You know, you're experiencing what it's like to be human. And so there's something here with that, Gemini. Like some of you guys might feel a little lost. You just know that there's a journey that you need to go on, but you're not exactly sure like which direction to go, okay? And I feel like you might be trying to do research or look and see like what area is healthy for me or what would make me feel good. You know, some of you guys could be wanting to move or something, and you could be like looking at different areas and like feeling the vibes like, could I be happy here? Like, I don't know, Gemini, for some of you guys, this is not for everybody, but for somebody, you're not gonna be happy anywhere because happiness is not found in a person, place, or ting. Happiness is found within yourself. You have to remember happiness. You have to find it within yourself first. And then it doesn't matter where you're at. They're giving me the energy of Nelson Mandela. Okay? And how in his book he was talking about when he was in prison, like, you know, he was able to kind of almost disassociate from that situation and be happy, even though he was imprisoned. You know, because happiness was within him. It wasn't on the outside of the bars, and it wasn't on the inside of the bars. Happiness was found within him. And so there's something about that here, where somebody could be seeking freedom or they could be seeking happiness, but it's like they're seeking it in external factors. Oh, as soon as I create this and I accomplish this, I'll be happy. As soon as I can buy this house or I can move to this place, I'll be happy. As soon as I can find that relationship and I can get married, I'll be happy. As soon as I can get, you know, lose 50 pounds and get on this glow up tour 2025, because, you know, we're going into 2025. Anyway, I'll be happy, right? But that's not the case. You know, you won't be happy. They're giving me that quote from Jim Carrey where he's like, I wish everybody could have everything that they've ever wished for. Just, you know, the money, the cars, the girls, all that shit. Just so they would see that that's not going to make them happy. You know? And I know that's a lot coming from a fucking millionaire, but still, right? Like, I still like the quote, okay? Anyways, guys, so let's go ahead and see what some of this is talking about. What is this healthy energy here? Okay, you could definitely be looking into being more healthy. Some of you guys might have had a health scare or something like that, or you feel like your body's talking to you, basically. Okay, you feel like your body's talking to you. Some of you guys are just overwhelmed by the options here because it's like, am I gluten-free? Do I need to be dairy-free? Do I need to be fat-free? Do I need to be fun-free? It's like, you know, not eating any salt, not eating any fat, not eating any dairy, not eating any, like, you know, cholesterol or whatever. It's like, damn, what am I supposed to eat? Like grass, you know? I feel like somebody might feel overwhelmed because they're trying to get healthier and they're trying to research this, but they're getting like different opposing views of opposing factors coming in. You could be asking your family, your friends, and everybody's got a different opinion of what you should do here. You know, so it's almost like you're getting a little confused here. Like somebody is overwhelmed by the choices. This could also just be you with somebody that doesn't ever want to know where they want to eat, right? Like you could be taking somebody out on a date, or you could be hanging out with your friend. Like, what are you feeling like today? You feeling like Chinese? You feeling like Italian? You feeling like, you know? And they're just like, oh, I don't know, you know? But then you're like, okay, well, I'm feeling like having Subway. And they're like, no, I don't want that. Like, it's like that kind of energy. I don't know, for somebody, okay? I don't know, Gemini. That's what I'm getting, though. So, yeah, this is my little researcher, right? Any kind of court card for the swords is like a researcher, a spy, somebody who's looking into something, somebody who's investigating, gathering more information. And I feel like you are. I feel like you're gathering more information on what could make you happy. I also feel like you are taking your health and your wellness and your peace of mind very seriously. Like you will defend that shit. There's almost this energy of like anything that's coming in here to cause confusion, illusion, cause me to think badly of myself, cause me to disrupt my energy, become ungrounded. I want nothing to do with it. Like I will defend myself. You know, there's something about that. Some of you guys are just reading the labels a lot. I don't know why food or nutrition is so prevalent, but it is. Like somebody could be like reading the labels of everything that they're buying to make sure that it's good. Yeah, because you want to be like, yeah, okay, Spirit, I hear you. Like, damn, Jessica, because they want to look good. They want to feel good. They want to be successful. Some of you guys are training for like, I don't know, a triathlon or something, a marathon. You're training for something. Maybe some of you guys want to get in shape for like, you know, your children with that Six of Cups. You want to be around for a long time. You want to be able to go play with them and go run outside. Some of you guys want to look good in some lingerie for your booth bang, okay? I don't know, or in your boxers. Yeah, some of you guys just want to look good for somebody. Okay, they're giving me that song from Selma Gomez. I think that's her name. I just want to look good for you, good for you. Okay, what is she talking about? Wearing that dress that you like, doing my hair just right, something like that. Okay, Gemini, you getting in shape for somebody? Some of y'all are going into your winter arc. Okay, where it's like you train and you really eat right, you know, where everybody else in the world is like kind of leaning into comfort foods, because we're going into the holidays here in the States, right? So, you know, everybody else is kind of like leaning into comfort foods and you know, big sweaters and kind of like putting on the winter pounds. Like, no, you're in your winter arc. So you're in the gym. I'm getting somebody like working out, jumping rope, doing push-ups, like eating healthy. So that way when spring come out, you pop in. Okay, like it's giving that kind of energy. Like my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and their life is better than yours. Okay, I don't know. I feel like, oh man, they're giving me so much like music and it's like so loud today. I know you want me to teach you or something, the things that make these boys boom, 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 right? I don't know. There's something there with that, guys, okay? But you are like really attractive though. Okay, let's move forward, guys, for real. All right, what is this parasitic energy, these shadow people or this darkness that's kind of trying to like push up on you or attach to you? I feel like it's surrounded by people, okay? Yeah, Gemini, I feel like there's something here that's like, it wants to make you sad, or it's like dark energy that comes from sadness or something. I feel like you're choosing not to involve in that or indulge yourself in that energy. Look at that. It's like you could choose angst or you could choose depression, right? It's like up to you. Like, yeah, there's just a lot of dark energies around you, Gemini, that are trying to attach themselves to you. And you are trying to maintain some kind of balance here in the middle. Like, no, I'm not going to be sad. I'm not going to be in angst. I'm not going to be angry. I'm not going to be any of these things. They're giving me so much music today. They're singing that song from Celine Dion. The heart will go on, right? Once more, you open the door, and I know that the heart must go on. I don't know, guys. They're giving me so much music. I'm sorry, but they really are, okay? They want me to sing. This is like me singing this tarot reading instead of me actually giving it. But yeah, it's like, you know, the heart's going to go on. You know that the path goes on. You know, life goes on. Shit, let's just be real. You know, it is what it is. Life goes on. You know, we suffer downs. We go through shit. We get knocked down. We get back up, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like, you're trying to maintain some kind of balance while there's a lot of negative energy around you that's trying to get you in your emotional bag, trying to get you to be sad. Because when you're sad, you're not performing. When you're sad, you're not creating. You know, when you're sad, you're not working out. You're not eating properly. You're not carrying your spirit's baby properly, right? You're not positive. You're not manifesting from a positive place. Trust me, darkness knows how to work. Okay? If I can pick these damn cards up. Yeah. The darkness knows how to work you, Gemini, through your emotions, right? Through your stress, through your heartache. And it will. That's the thing. But I feel like you see something for what it is. And that's why you're like, nope, absolutely not. I will hit you with the light. Okay. I will defend myself against any kind of energy that comes in and tries to depress me, confuse me, make me angry, make me feel like I'm not good enough, right? Whatever it is, I don't give a fuck, right? You're not good enough. I feel like you're like pushing that energy back at people, places, things that have that dark energy on them. Because a lot of people don't realize when they got that dark energy. You know, they don't realize it. Some do, but a lot of people don't. And it's like there could have been like a really heavy situation where it's just like, or a heavy person that's just like, you know, it's like Eeyore, but less endearing. Like everybody wanted Eeyore to still be part of the crowd, still be part of the friend group, still be involved in things, even though he was depressed and like, oh, woe is me, right? This is like a different kind of energy here. This is the energy that was like Eeyore's darkness or depression didn't rub off on his friends, right? Like, because Eeyore's problems was, that's just, I don't know, maybe that was just his arc or something, or that was just like what Eeyore was, right? But for whatever reason, it didn't infect Winnie the Pooh, right? It didn't affect the piglet. It didn't affect Tigger or the group, right? But it's like you can find that there's energy around you where their darkness will affect you. Like it will rub off on you, okay? So there's something here about staying away from energy like that, Gemini. What is this turtle going on a journey? What is this talking about for Gemini, this turtle, please? I feel like you're just ready to kind of like move forward from something. We have the 3 of Cups here, okay, with the Hermit. So you can have a lot of people that want to hang out with you. You can have a lot of people that are calling you up and wanting to kind of like, oh, Gemini, come to the party, right? Come hang out. Let's go to the beach, or let's go to the movies or the museum, or let's go wherever, you know, like come hang out, come to the house, come smoke, come chill. We're going to do a bonfire, whatever it is, right? Maybe you're starting to become like, you're starting to put yourself around energy that feels good. Like you're not going to, you know, like people who raise your vibration, they don't lower it. Like that's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. Like if I'm going to hang out with people, it's going to be good quality fun with good quality people, you know, because you could be coming from this energy where you were very much in that hermit mode. It's one or the other. It's either you were in this hermit mode for a while and now you're meeting new people, you're meeting new friends, you're, you know, meeting like soul tribe, like people that vibe with you, right? Or you've been hanging out with way too many people and their energy's been kind of rubbing off on you, and it's time for you to go into solitude. Take it as it resonates. Okay? But I do feel like you're going to be invited somewhere. You could be being invited to a lot of different places, or just having a lot of people in your inbox here, okay? There could be a King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles that wants to kind of take you out or wants to indulge in you a little bit. Okay, Gemini, I don't know. All right, yeah, you could be dating. Some of you guys have just broken up with somebody or just left something behind here. Maybe you're newly single or something and you're like, you know, I'm ready to go off on this journey. Maybe you guys have been single for a minute, you know, and you've been in that hermit energy of like, I'm not dating nobody. There could be somebody that comes into the picture that changes your mind. You're like, damn, you know, I didn't want to be with anybody, but I didn't know that you were a possibility, or I didn't know that you existed, or something like that, you know? You know, like people will be like, oh, I never want to get married. And then they meet this person and then they get married to them. It's like, you know, yeah, I didn't want to get married until I met you. I didn't want to date until I met you. I didn't want to come out of my shell until I met you. Okay. So either you're doing this to somebody, Gemini, or this is somebody's effect on you. Like, you know, somebody might kind of get you out of your hermit energy here. It's just kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, it'll be a change. Like you're not expecting it. Because I feel like the only time you really interact with people, Gemini, is to be of service, to help them in some kind of way, or to serve them in some kind of way. You know, whether this is at your job, maybe you're like, you do something where, yeah, you work with the public and you're kind of always answering questions, being there, helping somebody, providing something, healing, whatever it is, right? But to actually kind of just, you know, put your hair down, so to speak, and just relax and have a good time and go out on a date or go run around, you know, the nightlife, enjoy yourself and stuff, and interact with people in a way where nobody's expecting anything from you. You're not expecting to give or receive. They're not expecting to give or receive. Y'all just want to have a good time. It's like that could be coming up here. I don't know, Gemini. It's almost like you're not used to kind of being around people unless you are doing something for them or they're doing something for you. It's just, there's something like that. What is this right here? Because I don't know what this is. Is this a couple that's watching Gemini? Is this Gemini researching something late at night? What is this? It's a King of Wands. Well, damn, right? With the Knight of Cups. Now, this would not necessarily be such a bad thing that this person's watching you from a distance, okay? It's weird because it's not the King of Cups. That's usually who that is, the channel sponsor. But we have the King of Wands this time. Maybe this person's a fire sign, okay? I don't know. It wouldn't be so bad except for who that lady? Who's that lady next to you, sir? Okay, so there's almost giving this energy of like somebody's interested in somebody, but they got somebody. Okay, you make me want to leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. Think about a ring and all the things that go along with you make me, okay? Ew. Right? Like, that's not attractive. I'm sorry, it's not. Like, to me, it's just like, I don't fuck with you, okay? Since we singing, since we doing a little rap battle here, yeah, I don't fuck with that, okay? I don't know, there's something here where it's like somebody does, though. They already have, like, something going on. Maybe they're not happy with them, but shit, Gemini. It's like they need to take care of those things. They need to get their affairs in order before they try to start an affair, right? Because I feel like that. Who is this King of Pentacles? And that, or excuse me, King of Wands. And that could be something here too, where you're like, crawl away, right? If they're trying to put you in a third party connection, if they're trying to like get you to like, you know, it's just not great. It's not great energy. Okay? It's just not. Four of Wands with the sail away. Okay, that's the big sail away card. Yeah, I feel like you're like, you need to, if this is somebody who's attached to somebody, you're like, look, do you want to call your partner or do you want me to? It's something like that. Like, I don't mess with married people. Okay, so whether either you come to me single, completely single, like none of this, oh, I'm sleeping on the couch, right? We still live together for the kids. None of that bullshit. You come to me single or not at all, please and thank you, okay? That is definitely for somebody, but somebody is, you know, since it's out here, somebody's thinking about you, Gemini. Somebody's kind of, I don't know, I'm hearing reminiscing too, so this could be somebody who was with you, then left you, got to with somebody else, now they're thinking about you. Could be something like that. This could definitely be somebody from your past, but I feel like just the majority, just the general energy here is that this is somebody who they sitting here pining over you while they're next to somebody else. Emperor with the 9 of Wands. I feel like this person kind of almost knows too that that's not your whole vibe. Like, you're not going to be the side person, and you're not a side dish. You're like definitely the main dish. And if you are a side dish, Gemini, it's like the kind of side dish that damn near is pretty much is the main dish. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, because it's giving like the energy of like, y'all are gonna be like, is she gonna mention Thanksgiving in every fucking reading in November? Possibly, right? But it's giving the energy of like Thanksgiving, and like how there's some side dishes that might be better than the turkey, like mac and cheese, green bean casserole, corn casserole. I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna make myself hungry. But there's something here where it's like, but it's still the side dish. Everybody, the main thing still is the turkey, right? So there's something here where even if you don't like your main person, sir/ma'am, you still can't just only focus on the side dish. Like, you are here for the turkey. I don't know. There's something about that where somebody's just not happy where they are. They built some kind of foundation up. They feel burnt out. They feel worn down. They feel like you could get their engine going. That's so disgusting. People are shit. People are trash. People are garbage. You're like, you know, I don't know. That's just what I feel like. Just garbage people, okay? Like, anyways, like, because you're not an engine starter. Like, do you look like a fucking raccoon or a mechanic? No. So you ain't here to start no engines, and you ain't here to dig in no trash, okay? Basically. Oh, Lord. You know? The me, okay? Yeah, it's all about you, right? I feel like there's something here where there could be some kind of fame or fortune or something coming here. I only say that because with the devil has a dualistic energy, right? Yes, it's not a great card, but it also talks about materialism. It talks about being very wealthy, being very successful, especially in like the industry, okay? So for some of you guys, there could be something like that where you might actually one day have a Hollywood star. You never know. I don't know who I'm reading for, but that could definitely be for somebody, okay? There could be something where you're doing something and it takes off a lot. I also feel like, Gemini, if you are doing something and it's in like a heart-based type of deal, because this is like a charitable type of energy, the 6 of Pentacles. So you might do something from your heart or do something that's really helps humanity in some kind of way. And yeah, the darkness is checking for you. They want to kind of almost corrupt you. You know? So more money, more problems. It could be something like that where it's like the more that you advance in something, the more that you kind of get better at something, or the more that you achieve. It's like, yeah, you're going to have these little skis ball energies that are trying to like push up on you and rub up on you and like take your happiness away from you. Okay? So it's almost like you have to have a lot of boundaries when it comes to your energy here, especially if you are famous, well-known, on the way to that. You get some kind of recognition here for sure. Yeah, we have the death energy, right? So you might be having to put some things to an end, and it's making you feel a little nervous or worried about that, because maybe there's this energy here of like, I don't want people to be upset with me, or I don't want to have any problems. Some of you have like a reputation to uphold or something. I don't know. That's for somebody. I do feel like you are advancing in something though, you know? I feel like it's because you give to yourself and you have strong boundaries for sure. 4 of Cups here. Yeah, you like ice out anything that's not necessary. But there could also be this energy of maybe feeling a little dissatisfied right now with how things are, because maybe you just can't figure something out. You just can't figure out the formula, you know? And maybe you're so focused. It's like when you get so focused on something that it's almost detrimental. It almost takes you a couple steps back. It's giving that kind of energy, because I feel like your guides or something are trying to hand something to you, but you're just like, no, I'm focused on this. I gotta pay attention to this. I don't know why he sounds like Batman suddenly, but that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Like, I have to save Gotham. You wouldn't understand, right? Like, there's something about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gemini. I'm sorry, but it's just like, I can just imagine Batman in therapy, like, you know, they want me to save the city, but who wants to save me, right? There's something about that. I'm sorry. Holy shit, that is funny. Okay, what is this right here? What is this moving in a new direction, okay? What is this moving in a new direction? That's too much. What is this? Okay. I feel like there's something here where there's like, could you see how the deck is like kind of all limp all of a sudden? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're readers, you understand what I mean. It's like where the cards aren't like popping. It's like a very limp energy. There could be something here where you're just not certain, you know? You're not certain of what direction to go. You're not certain of where you're meant to be. Yeah, there's a lot of fear that's surrounding like where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do. You know, it's almost like you need to step out of fear. You need to stop making choices based off of fear. Because I feel like there's somebody out here who's making their choices based off of fear, like a comfort, you know, like, well, this is safe, this is secure, this is what, you know, but really it's not. Really, it's just a comfort zone that's keeping you limited, you know? So there could be somebody who's scared to travel. Maybe you want to travel, but you don't have anybody to travel with. And, you know, and that's a valid fear and worry, you know, to not want to go travel by yourself and not know what's going to happen, you know, like that's valid. But there could be something here where it's like, still, you deserve to go see the world, or you deserve to have a good time, or you can protect yourself, you know, like things are going to turn out better than what you're thinking here, because I feel like somebody's fearing the worst in regards to a situation. And because of that, they're making their decisions based off of that fear, you know, based off of what the worst outcome could be, versus being positive and making optimistic decisions based off of what could be, you know, what could work out. So there's something there with that, you know. But yeah, I feel like somebody is kind of, I'm getting the energy of somebody feeling a little lost. Look, there's the Four of Cups back out here. Yeah, I'm getting the energy of somebody just feeling a little lost, feeling frustrated. Like, I understand, like, I really empathize with this dude right here. Because look at his energy, like, look at him. We've all, as adults, felt that way. We see very clearly how this man is feeling. He's frustrated. He's at the end of his ropes. He's tried and tried and tried. And it feels like nothing fucking works. Nothing works out the way I want it to. He's sad. He looks like he's about to cry. He's like, you know. God, with the songs, guys. I'm sorry. They're playing that song, 'Cause I'm a Creep. Okay? I don't know. I hate that song. That song is so depressing. What the hell's happened to me? Right? There's something about that. Oh, man. Yeah, somebody's just not feeling good. Somebody just looks in the mirror and they feel old and tired and fat and just like, you know, like, where's my life gone to? But I feel like they're not looking at, that's the thing. It's like somebody is like, look, Three of Swords, I told you I was feeling that energy. Somebody is like not looking up though, right? They're not looking around. They're like focused on something that they feel, they're tempted. They feel this is going to bring me happiness. It's like what we were talking about up here. Finding that happiness in the external. You're not going to. It's within you, right? So there's somebody here that's like trying to find this happiness in everything but just looking inside and dealing with how they feel, you know? Because if they admit that they're a loser, if they admit that they're a creep, then they feel like, yeah, I've made shitty decisions. I'm the source of my problems. But it's like somebody holding on to that, holding on to disappointment, you know, holding on to bad choices, or holding on to times that they were tempted and swayed off their path. Like their intuition was telling them to go this direction, but they went this direction instead because this felt safe, that felt unknown. And it's like looking back now, they see that that was their actual path. You know, Gemini, damn, bruh. So what does Gemini need to know about this then? What does Gemini need to know about this? 5 of Swords. That this is going to change. It's going to lift, you know? This could also not even be your energy, Gemini. So let's not, you know, freak out, because I'm like, oh, Gemini, this doesn't even have to be your energy. This could be somebody in regards to you. Maybe somebody feels like they should have went towards you. Right? They should have went with you. They should have went towards you. They should have chose you. They should have honored you, whatever, and they didn't. And now they honored maybe a karmic situation, or again, that fear mindset. And now they feel just completely dissatisfied and upset. And yeah, it's not a great energy. Let's move on. Damn, Gemini. I feel like I went on an emotional roller coaster during this reading, okay? I went up, I went down, okay? I went side to side, I went everywhere. I've laughed myself till I'm crying, then I felt depressed, like, damn, Gemini. Okay, la chill pill, all right? Look, we have small steps, big accomplishments. That's that energy right there of traveling. I don't know why sea turtles are so oh, it's over here. This is a sea turtle. I don't know why sea turtles are so significant, but maybe they are. Maybe sea turtles are significant for somebody, okay? But I feel like you are making small steps, but you are having big accomplishments. It's like these seeds that you're planting are growing, Gemini. You might not see that right now, you know, and of course we don't see that. We don't see it when we plant the seed for an apple tree in our yard. We don't see it the first year, the second year, the third year, the fourth year, you know, until that tree starts to really get a little bit substantial. And then even then we don't get fruit. I think it takes like 10 years or something for fruit to actually grow on an apple tree, you know? So that's a lot of work. That's a lot of time that gets put in to get a harvest out of something. Sacred boundaries, you know, this is my card. You guys already know. Yeah, this is you honoring your boundaries, but this is also you jumping over them, you know? Because when you have so many boundaries set up, even with yourself, where you make choices based off of fear, or you hold yourself back, you restrict yourself because you're scared or you're unsure, it's like you actually end up holding yourself back too. So there could be something like that going on here. We have card number 8. We have 43, 34. Okay, could be significant. No expectations. Card number 22. Yeah, it's like you're walking up to a door and you're going to have to open it, Gemini. And there's this energy here of like, no, you don't know what's behind there. And with this Black Panther, it almost gives me the energy of like, there could be a little fear associated with this, right? Like, I don't know what lies ahead, but I know that I'm going to go forward, right? I know that I'm going to open up this door anyways. And we have, card number 26, you are about to shine. We have inner truth with card number 7, and then we have actions lead to success with card number 1. So yeah, let it go, bury it, card number 17, okay? So 117, okay, 1717, 717 could be significant. 267, 62, okay, 222, I don't know. That could be significant for somebody. But it's like, it's time to honor your inner truth, Gemini, and take action where needed, okay? Because you are about to shine in this situation. Right now, it might not feel like it, but we already talked about that. Results aren't always instant, okay? All right, Gemini, that has been your reading. It's a strange one. I do hope it helps, hope it resonates, hope it does something. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.